streaming. Let's do this. It's been a while since I've been live here, so let's hope everything is looking good. Sounding good, yeah. It is cool. Oh, I should move my ginger ale over a little bit. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll just wait here, I guess, for people to eventually show up. Ooh. Hey, how's it going? I am extremely mentally and physically exhausted and defeated with life. Life is just being whatever right now. So, hey, how's it going? So that's why I was like, you know what? I was working on some stuff, and then I was just like, just after all this things happening, I'm just like, let's just stream today. I haven't streamed in a bit, so I figured I'd come on here for I don't know how long and just kind of talk to everybody about whatever. I apologize, but my hair looks probably like shit right now, but whatever. Been watching you since 2017. Keep it up. Love it, or love the content, man. Thank you so much. Also, I'm not wearing my glasses, so I apologize if I have to keep squinting to read the screen over there. Yeah, it's been a while. It'll be 10 years next year since 2017 anyways, but first time seeing you in person. Oh, well, welcome. Yeah, you know, for me, it's just been like this, like, constant, man, I don't know what to say when it comes to, wait, been a fan of The Walking Dead since season 4. Awesome. Yeah, I've been watching since season 2. I have to say season 2 because I started watching it during it airing on TV, but I didn't watch it when it aired on TV. I watched season 1 while season 2 was airing on TV. And then I watched season 2 that summer, and then I watched season 3 and that fall when it premiered. So, what's up? Keep up the good work, bro. Or keep. I can't read apparently. How many was many years? Yeah, you know, like I do think that things are going to be better in the future, for sure. You know, I think right now things are just in a really not great place overall. Like, okay, so it's not. This is like I don't really want to get into all the details with it. Really, I don't think so, anyways. But like, it's nothing related to things I've talked about in the past before. Like, I honestly have been doing really really great in terms of that. I feel like so like just confident in myself and so myself like I can do this, you know, like I just feel like for the first time in my life I feel like a grown up. It's so hard to explain, but I feel like I can handle anything. So it's just, but it's been just like one of those times in this last, like, really it's been for the last year, but this last month, couple weeks have been pretty rough. And today was just a really really bad day. So, you know, so I'm just kind of like, that's why I decided to stream, because I was like, you know what, I was gonna work on my videos, but I just figured let's just stream, talk with everybody about anything really. It could be Walking Dead, from, actually not from, I only finished season 1, and there's an issue with From for season 1. So I did my reviews, but I didn't edit everything fully, and I thought I scheduled them, I didn't, and now I have to find it all. So now I'm like, I don't know what I do. I think because I don't want to have to like redo 4. That's number 6 review for 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's 5 reviews. That was 4 for some reason. So I think what I might do is just honestly redo my review, but just do it because like the reason why it's kind of an issue is because like my thoughts for each episode have been like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen in the next episode, right? Now that's not my thoughts anymore because I know what happened, so I can't pretend I don't know if I go back and do my episode 6 review, right? So maybe I'll just do like a second half of the season review from 6 to 10, and then I'll just go with season 2. God bless from Scotland. Thank you. Proud of your growth. Yeah, We all have our ups and downs, but we will prevail because there is always good. That's what I'm trying to see right now. I'm trying to see if there's going to be any good. I just, so the issue, uh, I don't even like. I want to talk about things, but I don't want to necessarily talk about that. I just don't want to get too personal and whatever. But it's just one thing after another. It feels like it's just constantly something. I'm like, all right, I got to do this. Then I work this out. Okay, I'm going to do this. All right, this is going to go good. And then this thing happens. Then I try to work through that. And then it's like, oh, things are starting to go good and get better. And then all of a sudden this thing happens now. Now I can't do anything. And I'm like, so anyways, the one issue that came up today that is very, very frustrating is my car is really, really messed up now. And I have been trying to do just like part-time job stuff, just whatever, like, because obviously, well, I'm not. It's not obvious, I guess. Yeah. It's like I'm raising three kids, right? So it's like I have them pretty much full time, and so I got to manage being self-employed, right? So working and doing all of that, and then just being a dad and all that. So it's just a lot of stuff constantly. I'm so tired. I'm so exhausted. But I used to complain about a lot of that before. I see it more as a privilege now that I get to do these things. So I'm really proud of myself in that way. But it's tiresome, and I've been trying to find other things to do, just things to like be happy and whatever. And like, that's why I was like, I had like this little part-time job that I found that was actually kind of fun. It just like got me out of the house, and it was like whatever. And now I can't do that because the car, and I'm like, you know how it is. It is what it is. Like that's what I mean. I don't want to complain too much because I know everyone else goes through this stuff, but I am just defeated. I feel defeated, so that's why I was like, I'm just gonna stream and talk with people about stuff, but anything really, and just kind of move on. I guess I don't know. Brother, I will be praying for you. Thank you. It's tough, man. Here you gotta take it day by day. Has to complain sometimes. Yeah, I know. Like after, so I guess this one problem is just a small problem with my car. So I've been having issues with my car where I have to like, and I don't want to go and get a new car because it's just like, then I got to do all those payments, you know what I mean, every month. And I'm just like, I just paid this car off about 2 years ago. I was like, I'm going to get the most out of this. So last summer, what happened was my car just started to get really messed up, and it's like a parasitic drain issue. So what's happening is just like there's something killing the battery constantly. I've went through everything. I've took everything apart. I brought it in. It's a wiring issue, it seems like, and there are 1,000 wires in the car. So I'm like, well, I guess I have to get a new car. But I'm kind of stubborn that way where I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna, so what I want to do actually is I want to get one of those like shut off cables, because you can put one of those things on the battery, and this way you can get a remote control one, but I am worried about that if someone accidentally presses that, or if just I don't know, just different wiring in there. I worry about the voltage. I just have to look into that a little bit more. But there's that, and then like, so anyways, so every time I drive, and we just got through a winter, every time I drive I have to take the battery off constantly. Not the battery off, but like I take the nut off the battery. And it is so frustrating because it's like every day, and then it gets like -40 and I'm still going, and it's going to cost like thousands and thousands to fix this car. So it's like, it's not really worth it. But I was like, whatever. And then I fixed my tie rod on the other tire, the other side. And I saw a super chat here. Thank you so much. I'll get into that right away. Like, thank you so much, Don, for sending that. That honestly will really help a lot. Like, just with the tire thing, like, honestly, it's like, sorry, just the super chat distracted me. What was I saying? Okay, so super chat, not super chat, Jesus. So yeah, and so anyways, I fixed the tie rod on one tire, but my car is not aligned now, right? So I have to fix it on the other side. And I was like, well, and then I just got brand new tires because I needed new tires because my other tires were like bald. Like I could not drive on them, especially going through like winters here. Like Canadian winters are crazy, right? So I was like, oh, I need to get new tires. So I got new tires, and now two of my tires are messed up because I didn't get them aligned. Because I was reading that, well, you can drive on misaligned tires for like a little bit, a few months. So I was like, well, when things are better or whatever, I'll do them like next spring, right? So that was my plan. In the next like month, I was gonna go bring them in just to get them aligned, and I need to fix the other outer tie rod. And I wasn't able to do it before because there was a piece of metals, one of the bolts. I had to saw it off with like this angle grinder, I think that thing was called. That's how I fixed that, and then. But I was like, I was so tired. That took like 12 hours because before I got to that part, I was just working on it all day. And then, I just, yeah, I don't know. I pushed off doing the other one. Anyways, now I guess that not fixing that issue earlier caused bigger issues with this alignment. And, now my tires are messed up entirely right now. And I cannot drive the car. So now I'm like, okay, I need new tires. And also, apparently, I don't know if you guys can add. I'll get to the super chat right away, but I hope you guys can clarify this for me because I don't know. Can you align your tires yourself? Because I thought you always had to bring them in. But super chat, thank you, $10 from Don Gord. I should just wear my glasses, honestly. Thank you so much. I really like, honestly, that's gonna help. Like that's why I need to keep kind of posting content. And you know, it's really interesting. Like, to sum this up in like as fast as I can, for the last couple of years, it's been very hard for me to post content that I really enjoy posting. Like, I'll post stuff, and a lot of stuff is like that. But if you've noticed, I have slowed down a lot. I don't do a lot of like information type videos, or there's been a little bit of a change, and a lot of it is because I have 3 kids and I'm just so stressed out and everything, right? But a good thing, I got over a lot of the anxiety issues I was dealing with for a very long time. And I've been happy and normal for a long time. And I think I've been enjoying that way too much, just being happy and relaxed, that I've kind of, you know, so yeah. Anyways, again, everyone goes through hard things in life. That is just how it is. Today was just not a good day, and I'm just trying to find a way out of these things. Like, what do I got to do next? And I was literally gonna just fix the other tie rod because I was like, well, I gotta take this tire off anyways. I'll go do it. I was doing it. I was using the pry bar to get everything off, and then the socket gets stuck in the lug nut, and it's like really stuck in there. And I'm like. And then I'm okay, well, I have to find my other sockets. And then my socket sets on my dad's. And I'm like, come on. Like, I can't. So he's coming tomorrow. Anyways. Oh, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Do you have a job outside of this channel? If so, are there any you'd recommend? No, I don't have a job outside of this channel. I've been thinking about doing that more. It's a really interesting question when it comes to that. Thank you so much for the super chat, though. I really appreciate it, and I'll read some of the other comments there. I know I missed some stuff there, but it's a really interesting thing when it comes to getting a job. So, a couple of years ago, I honestly regret not finishing certain things with school and all that. Like, because honestly, if I were to pick one thing to go into right now, it would just be. I'll be a truck driver. It has to be physical labor. I just don't think I could be good doing like customer service stuff or just anything like that. I'm not the best with people, I would say, in general. So I think I have to do that kind of work. And I do think, and I know I can. So either a truck driver or like I wanted to do carpentry and all that. And just the problem with any of that is I am a single father of 3. Right. And it's not like my kids are like teenagers. They're young. So, and there's a lot more stuff there that I won't get into. It's really personal stuff that makes it very difficult in those situations. But I got to do a lot on my own, and I am very, very like proud of myself. But that's the thing too. Everyone always says, "Well, you should be proud. You should be proud." And I'm like, I am proud, like, but doesn't you know doesn't fix everything just being proud. But so to answer your question about the job thing, it's very difficult. That's why I found the part-time thing that I was gonna be kind of doing, or I did for a couple of days, and then the car issue came up, and I don't know if it's because the snow's gone or melting that I'm like, is that why this came up? I don't know, but it's just frustrating. Here, I'm gonna go up and read some of the comments up here. Being a dad isn't for the weak, man. Yeah, you don't know me and I don't know you, but dude, I'm proud of you and all the other fathers in the chat. Yeah, definitely. Everyone else who's doing things like this, like, you all understand exactly how I'm feeling right now. Like, it's just, I didn't hear us talking about tires. No, no, definitely not. Man, I'll pray. He has a great voice. Well, thank you so much. Everything in life is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. I will make sure everything will be okay. Been subbed to you since 2015. You never go live before, or never seen you go live before. You're a good dude. Yeah, I just haven't. Well, I was going live every week, like a little bit, a couple months ago, but I just haven't done it in a bit. And I just figured instead of doing a video today, I'll go live for like half an hour, talk to everyone. Because I get breaks on the weekend, so then I can actually. Sometimes I do. Lately, I have not, but this weekend I definitely got a break, so I can stream. So. Glad you're doing better. What's up, dude? Been watching you since started watching The Walking Dead. Why don't you do freelance editing work or script writing? I'm in inbound sales, and I think you'd be great with customers. I think the thing though is like, I think that I would say like I'm a smart person. Like, I think I could be smart and like whatever, but like I don't know what it is when it comes to people. I just don't know if I'd fit in because I have like long hair and it's just not me. I don't know. I just don't think I could do anything like that. In terms of freelance editing work or script writing, I don't even know how to get involved in anything like that. Like, freelance editing work, it depends on what that is. Script writing, being a writer would be interesting because I have a lot of thoughts on that. I would love to be an actual like journalist, just doing things on like websites and stuff like that. I think I could actually do great in terms of essay writing and all that, because I did do very good in essays in university, so I think I would be good at that. But like, I don't even know how you start with things like that. But yeah, this is low-key a stupid question, but are you a fan of the Resident Evil games? Oh yeah, definitely. Resident Evil, my favorite games of like all time are Resident Evil. Well, like my number one would probably be like Legend of Zelda, like the series. My favorite game, I would probably have to go with Wind Waker. I mean, Twilight Princess, I know, is up there. Wind Waker is just so good. I love that game. It just brings me back to a certain time when I was like 12 or 13 when that game came out. But Resident Evil, I love those games. Oh man, I actually just platinumed Resident Evil 9 on PS5. So, and then I sold the game because I was like, I'm never going to play that game again. Like, maybe in future years, but then I'll just get a steelbook or something. I don't know. But I literally platinumed that game. So, you'd be a cool guy to run into running a comic book shop or something along the lines. Music. Oh, music is definitely something that I would love to do. That's like one thing for sure. Like, working at a comic book store, I guess, would be kind of cool. See, so this is the thing though, is like, I don't think I'm really much of a gamer. Like, I do like playing games, and I'll play games with the boys and everything, but it's like, I like certain games, and I play like I said, like Resident Evil. I will replay those games all the time, or like Zelda, or like, Super Mario Sunshine, or I guess older games, Mario 64, and I go back and play those games a lot. But like, I do that a lot. I don't branch out much. I have my little computer games I'll play, but like, I really just play guitar and stuff. I don't. But in terms of music too, it's like, I have a lot of stuff recorded. I have a lot here that I've been doing. I have my guitar there and a lot of that. But it's like, if I release it on Spotify, I know you make like cents off of like even 1 million views. I feel like it's $1 or something. So, Um, Media and checking companies in your area and stuff. Like I could always look and see stuff like that for sure. Definitely. That is interesting. That'd be something. What's your opinion on the Michonne Rick divorce plot line? I think have a separation after all of Rick's attitudes towards going back. Um, I don't know if that would be anything. No, I don't think they would ever do that storyline. I think if you're ever gonna have a real honest like marriage or like anything, you're gonna have moments like that where people are upset. You just work through them. I think they're strong enough to work through them. They're smart enough to work through them. I think. This is a weird question, but because we're on a different topic, any opinion on getting back with an ex? We were young and split up pretty mutually, and it's been 3.5 years since. Oh, like in your situation? Now you're asking me. I mean, I don't know your whole situation, so I don't know what I would say. Exactly. All I can say from my experience, it's been about the same for me. I think it's been 3 years, a little over 3 years since me and my ex broke up. Would I ever go back? No, definitely not. But I just realized I am way. Yeah, like I don't. I guess I don't want to get into all personal stuff, but I'm better now. I'm like me. I'm like I'm back. you know. So I don't know everything with that, but you gotta be strong with yourself. Just be. Don't lose yourself in any relationship. Don't let anyone take anything away from you that like the parts about you that make you super special. That's what I would say. Don't ever like that. That can really like it hurts. It will ruin you. Like I've went through that so much. I just think that it's just you just got to be strong. You got to be yourself. That's all I can say just from experience, really. Do you know the University of California offered 8-week Walking Dead course? Wait, what? A walking studying the show. Damn. I want to know more about this course. Also, any advice on bar chords? Like just playing guitar? I would say advice on bar chords. Honestly, just kind of jam. You kind of have to destroy your hands. I feel like playing. Like, it's got to be just like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't remember when I've really learned how to do it more comfortably. I would say just practice on an acoustic too. That's one thing. You got to strengthen your hands up. That's really the biggest thing when it comes to that. Because then it's just you eventually get that. You know. What are some of? Ever thought of making a reaction style channel or videos? Would love to see your reactions along with the breakdowns. I've thought of doing that on Patreon. I don't know if anyone would pay for that though. So that's why I was like, I don't know, maybe I won't do it. But I've thought of actually doing like a live reaction thing of every episode of The Walking Dead, going back to season 1, episode 1, and finishing the entire series, doing an actual rewatch. Because I've never done that. I think I've tried a couple of times to do things here and there, or like just commentaries. But I do think actually like video and like reacting would be a lot of fun. So yeah, I would totally do something like that. That would be cool. Because I haven't rewatched The Walking Dead in a long time. That a lot of those moments would feel like very current and real, even though I know it happens. And there's a lot of moments I've just forgotten about. A lot of scenes that honestly I should go back and rewatch anyways. I think it would help me to do videos because I'd probably get a lot of video ideas just watching like, oh, that's why I remember this scene. Because sometimes I'll see clips and I'm like, oh, that scene was so good. I should talk about that more kind of thing, right? So, are you looking forward to From? So you're viewing it. Yes, definitely. I'm so excited. I got a friend actually watching it too. So that's really cool. I'm excited. I'm definitely very excited to watch that. I think I don't want to talk about it too much just because I'm so worried about spoilers. I don't know any big reveals in season 3 or 2 or like I know nothing. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to say anything. That's kind of why when I was talking about it before. So I think what I'm going to do is I will do my 5-episode review here, just because I kind of messed that up. And I think going forward, I'm just gonna review all of season 2 in one video. Maybe the video will be longer though, because I'll go more in detail with every episode. I'll do it chronologically too, from episode 1 to 10, and then I'll do the same thing with season 3. This way, it's 2 more videos. They'll be longer videos, but I can get it out faster for sure. Probably in the next like week and a half, and then I can just start talking about theories and everything, kind of building up to season 4. Right? I'm so excited for that though. Hello, how's it going? Yeah, oh, what's up? Missing the streams, bro. Gladly pay $5-10 a month to watch some reaction style content. Yeah, I mean, like, if people are like, if there was a lot of people who were like, yeah, I'm going to do that, or whatever, then I would definitely do that, because that's something that, I mean, I would love to do. I would love to just make like an official, like, this is my reaction content to the Walking Dead series. I would love that. I've obviously talked about the show a lot. I've never done anything like that. I've reacted to things live, I've done whatever, but nothing like that. So I think that would be kind of a cool, just revisiting of everything. I'll think about it. I do have a Patreon already, but I did shut it down. But I could always just like reopen it and create more of that if I can find a way to do that. Hey man, have you ever played Silent Hill? Just started Silent Hill, man, loved it. I cannot wait. I never played Silent Hill, or I played it once way back in the day. This goes back almost 20 years. I don't know when the game came out. It was called Shattered Memories, I think. I don't know what that was. My brother was playing it. I think I tried it a little bit. I was mostly watching him play, and it looked really good. And I never got into it though. I remember when I was a kid, I think I was like 12 or 13 or something. I don't know, but the Silent Hill movie came out, and I remember thinking, oh, like that looked kind of creepy. I wanted to watch it, but I never did. I would love to get into Silent Hill. I don't know anything about that world or universe. I would love to get into all those games. Like, and I guess movies, although isn't I feel like the movies aren't well liked. I don't know if that's wrong or not though. Shattered Memories was a soft reboot. Really? Interesting. And if you're liking From, you should watch Lost. I don't know if I'm ever going to watch Lost. I don't remember what the ending was. I've seen the ending, but I just don't think I ever can, because I know that it's just... I think people don't like it for some reason. I'll be honest, man. I feel like The Walking Dead needs 2 or 3 shows a year again, because I just keep forgetting about the universe since there's only one show this year. Yeah, that's kind of been, you know, that is like the thing I would say overall is it's just like, I don't know. You know, I feel like when it comes to, with the current state of the universe right now, anyways, it's just not. I don't know. Like, it's fun. Like you know, going back a couple of years ago, the argument was like, well, you want quantity over quality, right? Or no, you wanted quality over quantity. I remember agreeing with that, you know, because I was like, you kind of need that to compete with these current shows. But I kind of miss the old look for The Walking Dead, like the old, like, grainy look kind of thing, where it's just like, it feels like it just feels more realistic as a show. And I feel like it looks too polished now. And I think the budget is just so much higher, and it doesn't need to be. So I kind of feel like, honestly, we're at a point where The Walking Dead's budget is too high, when before it was like too low. I prefer them to go back to that and then more episodes, because then you can actually not rush any of the story, right? That's what I would say. So going back to more like 2 or 3 shows a year, or just like, honestly, 2 shows, but have the main show being like 16 episodes and then another random spinoff. Like that's, you know, that's what they were doing before. Like, I remember at one point we all counted, it was like, oh, there's gonna be 42 episodes airing this year. Maybe they don't have to go that extreme, but I think only having 8 or like 6 or whatever in 1 year is insane to me. Who's your favorite uncle? That's funny. Flash Sideways ending made 0 sense. I don't even know what you're talking about. Fell off a bit and then got revived. I missed when The Walking Dead was at its peak. Seasons 1 to 4, you can tell the budget just started feeling cheaper. Yeah, but like to me, I liked when the budget was lower like that. I think that it just worked more than what it is now. Although it looks amazing now, I feel like that's the reason we have a lower amount of episodes though, is because the budget is so high. I think if they just made it like 3 million an episode or whatever it is, I don't remember exactly what it is now, but I'm pretty sure it's like the same budget. So I think like the rumored numbers were like 80 something million for a season. And so 80 million with like 6 episodes, I'm like, that's crazy. I don't know what that would be. Like what, 13, 14 million or something an episode? That's a lot, right? So again, those are just rumors. I don't know if that's true, but I would rather them go back to like 3 million or whatever it is and then make 16 episodes. I think it just works better. Where was I here? What was the peak of The Walking Dead for you? What was the peak of The Walking Dead for me? Well, I feel like there was 2 peaks for sure. It was the Terminus arc going into, I guess, what was it? Like the whole A thing, and then 4 walls in the roof. That was incredible, amazing story. After that, I would say it peaked during the Whisperer arc, during the Whisperer Pike scene, because it was so refreshing. Rick was gone. The story was really scary again, so good. I always recommend people to go check out season 9. It's Walking Dead again, and the Whisperer Pike scene was so good. And then you get the snow episode, so I think that was another peak. Even though you never had as many people watching, in terms of amazing as a story as it was, that was really up there. That's what I would say, kind of honestly, because after that, it's been kind of fallen off a little bit. Came up a little bit with The Ones Who Live, but then it's kind of fallen down again. So, what do you expect the trailer for Daryl Dixon season 4, or when? Probably Comic-Con, I think in July. But I think we'll get footage before that, starting in May, like teaser trailers and stuff. But see, because I've heard that, from what I've heard, promotion is supposed to start May. But I'm just wondering, because there's an AMC Upfronts event, and I believe it's April, I could be wrong, that I wonder if they'll be slowly promoting it then. So, a Flash Sideways ending that made... Okay, I see that. I might have to check out that ending. Like, that's also a show I want to watch too, is The Sopranos. I know the ending already, but like, I don't know anything about the show, and I've always heard so many good things about it. New question. Were you ever considering quitting a Walking Dead universe show because the writing got bad? Yes, Fear the Walking Dead. I did. I quit that show like 2 or 3 times, I swear. Like, I was reviewing it, and then I think season 4, I was like, at a certain point, I was like, I'm done. I can't anymore. So that second half, I stopped. And then season 5 looked really interesting, so I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And then it got really bad, and I was like, I'm out. I'm done. And then season 6, I was like, I don't know, I'm not gonna. So I didn't really, but then I thought maybe I'll give it a chance because the trailer, it looked really good, and then it was actually really good. And then I quit in season 7 because I was like, the story was just ridiculous. So I didn't really. And then I think for Fear season 8, I don't know if I just finished it, but I know I'm going back and reviewing episodes in the season. I think season 5, I honestly reviewed 2 episodes of that season. I don't think I reviewed really anything. I couldn't handle Fear. I don't understand. Those showrunners there, I think any of us could do way better job, to be honest. I have the Fall of Alpha tattooed on me. Oh, well. Oh, that's cool. Wait, Fall of Alpha. I don't know what you mean by that. I was in another stream where a fan said The Walking Dead should have ended at season 8. How would you feel if it ended there? No, I don't agree with that. That was not with how they did it. And no, you want to see the Whisperer arc and all that. Like, you want to see them go back to society and how things, especially the Commonwealth arc in the comics too. So I'm happy they eventually got there. That all made sense to me. Like, I don't think it should have ended at any point. I'm happy with everything with where it's at. Like, I think people have to just watch The Walking Dead and certain shows and be like, oh, this is actually pretty good. I think people have just lost interest, but like, if you went back and watched it, they're good. It's just, Yeah, sorry, I'm just getting distracted by comment there. But yeah, no, it's just you have to. I don't know, like The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. I would say go and check that show out. It's definitely very good. It's very different. I don't know. I'm proud of where it is. It's more right now. I'm concerned. If they don't end this properly, then I'm concerned. So I hope they end everything in the next couple of years here, and then it goes to like a next generation thing with like, I don't know, it's 50 years later, or even do 100 years later or something. I don't even know. And then it's like the legends of these people, and maybe just go somewhere else with it, right? Or maybe they'll just do a reboot eventually. But yeah, find wrong with it. Oh, about season eight. Season eight to me, I know that season eight. A lot of people like season eight. I think for me though, it was watching it during the time. So first of all, Glenn's death. I don't know why people stopped watching because of that. To me, the cliffhanger was upsetting, but I mostly stopped watching because season seven got so boring, it got so slow, and then season eight continued that. It picked it up a little bit in the beginning, but then it still continued that, and then they killed off Carl, and I was like, oh, okay. And then Rick was in the. Then the new showrunner Angela Kang took over, and then it was just better. So for me in season eight, it. So this is the one thing I will say. I haven't really went back and like rewatched all of it, like binged it. So I'm going based off of the experience I had when I first watched it on TV, however many years ago, right? So I think if I went back and binged all of season eight, maybe it's better. So it depends on how you watch it, I feel like, too. Fear season 5 because Gimple promised news about Rick. Oh, right. You know what? I think you're right about that. Wasn't it the plane? And there was something like with the CRM. I totally forgot. So that was a thing with Fear 2, was that there was like possible connections with the CRM, right? I mean, they literally had them there. But, yeah. It is funny. Hey, what's up, Andy? Hint, Carol and Lydia are in the scene of... But they are not involved with that. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't they... Is it the mask? Wait, did they chuck... No, they didn't chuck her head off, right? They chucked her mask off, I'm pretty sure. Her mask falling? Did you get that? Or I don't think it was the head, right? It was the mask falling. Whatever it is, that's actually a really cool tattoo. Hey, how's it going? It's when her mask was falling. Oh, that's so cool. I know exactly the shot you're talking about. That's amazing. You know what? I miss doing Whisperer videos because, like, my thumbnails looked amazing all the time because of the alpha mask and stuff. I miss, like, a trailer would come out and then I can use, like, alpha's, face or, like, beta's face or whatever. It's, yeah. Like, honestly, the Whisperers were just such an incredible time of The Walking Dead. I know it ended where I think Gabriel should have died there, like during that latter scene, like the comic books. And then I think Beta versus Daryl versus Negan should have been like way more epic and not 30 seconds or whatever it was. Besides that, though, honestly, incredible stuff. Like way, way better than All Out War. So that shot lives in my head rent free. Cry time with that scene, end of that. Evil and Pain. Gabriel's 180. Is Negan fully redeemed in your eyes now? No. I think he should never be redeemed, to be honest. Unless he dies. I just think that character is someone that should just stay how he is. When he gets too soft and like depressed and everything, you almost don't like the character. When he's like chirping people or trolling people, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. So I don't want him to ever be redeemed in that way. I just want him to be himself. Yeah, that's what I would say. You think the Triple P card reveal will have no meaning now because of it taking too long? No, because... So, with the Triple P card, Scott Gimple said that whatever that meant... he has written and it's like on a shelf or something, like in his office or whatever he said. He was talking about that during the promotion of The Ones Who Live, which tells me he finished what that meant and everything. Maybe there's connections with the CRM, but he was talking about that during the promotion of The Ones Who Live, which means they filmed all that already. So whatever it means, he could use it at some point. So I don't think we're necessarily done with it yet, because they also just showed us that thing in season 3 of The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. That was just last fall. So it's frustrating. I'm like another year or two away where I'm like, all right, this is going nowhere. And then I'm just done. It'll it'll become a whole Heath thing to me, I think. Because Heath, whenever he's brought up, I'm just like, oh, please don't bring Heath up. I can't handle the theories of him being out there still. I think he's just gone. Ooh, I am tired. I'm tired, but I'm just mentally exhausted right now. There's just so much stuff, constantly working, doing things all the time. But it is what it is. I just keep going. That's all I gotta do. It's gotta be tough, right? And you must rewatch season 8 because I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. Some of these filler episodes. Negan, great strategic prowess from everyone on display, Savage, Rick, etc. You know what? You could be right about that, because there is that moment where Rick has Lucille, right? And the bat's on fire. I might have to go back and honestly check that out. Because, like, there's so many things that just sound so cool. Right? I think Simon's death, too. Like, maybe I should go back and rewatch that. But see, that kind of goes back to my whole point about, like, maybe I should just do a whole rewatch series from season 1 until 11. Because I've seen some stuff from season 11, too, where I'm like, that episode's actually really good. Like, why did I think that back then? You know, so I just wonder if going back and doing a whole rewatch series, I wouldn't do it on the channel because I just feel like that's kind of a lot. So I would have to do it on like Patreon or something like that. I'm just trying to figure out. So I guess I'll ask you guys, actually. I'll figure that out right now. So how should I do that, though? Do you have examples of what other people who do things like that do? I'm assuming it's like video like this of someone watching something, and then they'll have like maybe, like, I know you can't show the episode obviously like there, but maybe it's edited in a certain way. I don't know if there's certain channels I should check out. But that would be really interesting. Because honestly, that would honestly, it would just be a lot of fun to do. I feel like just to revisit every moment. Like when you're on season 1, you go on to season 2, 3. I feel like I have not watched season 3 in like many years. Kind of wish Fear the Walking Dead never happened. By the end of the show, nothing made any sense. I remember that was like a thing with what was it? When they announced it. I actually still have my text message from like when they announced Fear the Walking Dead, and I saw some of my text messages from when I watched the first episode of Fear when it aired on TV, and I was texting my brother, and we're talking about like, oh, like they did this and that, like it was actually really cool. But like I do remember going into it, I was like, oh, they're gonna change The Walking Dead, because like I view The Walking Dead so differently now, because it's become kind of like this universe, because it's based off the comic books and all this stuff, right? Everything's becoming a universe now. Back then, though, I remember saying I want it to end after season 5 or 6. You got to end it very, very soon. And if they kept going on and on and on, I'm like, I don't know where you're going to go now. Like, you're starting to get to this point. Like, I remember really viewing it like that. And then once they announced Fear the Walking Dead, I think it changed everything. I think it made everything become a universe, and it just opened that door. So, and I'm happy, because like there's been so many amazing series and so much amazing story. We never would have got the Whispers if they ended it then. I know Carl would have survived the story, but what was the biggest missed opportunity in the Walking Dead universe for you? For me, it was Tales. Yeah, Tales, I might have to say, because you could have done so many things. That show could be so popular. It could literally be more popular than the current spinoffs, because you can bring back the governor, or like Carl, Shane if you want, for like a what if crazy episode. You could do so many things, but they just went in the direction they went in with it. It was not popular with people, and it's just gone. like it's not officially canceled. Maybe they canceled it behind the scenes. It's never been renewed for a season 2. And then there's like more Tales of the Walking Dead universe, which is like the same thing, same idea, but shorter stories. I'm like, that makes no sense. And that's been quiet. There's been no update for a couple of years. So I'm like, did they cancel that now too? I really feel like Scott Gimple ruined that. He had such a, like, the one chance to do something really, really great there, and I think he just went too crazy with it, where everyone was just like, no. Everything is a franchise these days. Well, that is just going to be a thing, and the Walking Dead is a zombie franchise. When you think of a zombie now, you think of a Walking Dead zombie, right? And people, like, everyone references like, oh, like, I felt like the Walking Dead, or like, it's referenced as like the zombie thing now. It's taken over culturally, right? So it's a franchise now. It's become so big that I just think, people have made franchises out of like Halloween, Friday the 13th, and everything, right? And I would say The Walking Dead, I don't know if it's more successful because it's more new. So like, I don't know if I can say that, but it's, it became that, I would say. I don't know. Yeah. I would love for them to do a reboot. Well, not like a reboot, but an animated series, like the comics. That'd be fun. Just like Invincible. Money grabbing right now. A lot of scenes just feel forced, and it's getting senseless. Well, I mean, like, it's kind of just, that's the business, I would say, in general, but you do need to, like, make things, like, I don't know, you do just have to kind of be smarter with the stories. I was thinking about this, so I didn't post the video yet, because I talked about it in one of the videos I did today, but there was a really interesting thing there with, sorry, I just totally forgot what I was going to say. What was the question again? Where was that question? Oh, I literally just forgot what I was going to say. No. Where was that question? Where was I going with this? Cash grabbing? Walking Dead? Was that the question I answered? Okay. I am not watching Invincible right now. It's because I'm watching From, so I have to get through that. I would love to cover Invincible, but I just, like, I'm all my time right now is on the series From. I really wish they had gotten rid of Scott Gimple years ago. I feel like he has no. See, so this is my. Oh, sorry. Oh, like, this is my thing when it comes to Scott Gimple. And that was like in a part of the hot takes video. So I will say, first of all, the hot takes videos, they're just hot takes. Like, I saw a comment, somebody got so mad at me because I like agreed with Glenn's a bit overrated. I think he's a really amazing character, like a crazy good character. I just think that not that he's overrated, but it's like people are like, yeah, when Glenn's die off the show, I'm not watching anymore. Like, I find that crazy. I could see it if it's like, oh, Rick's dead. Yeah, I'm not watching. But I'm like, Glenn, really? Like, he was a big character, but like, at that point, he was on the show for almost like pretty much 7 seasons. I think it was time. It happens in the comics, so that's why I kind of agreed with it. And then someone went all crazy about it, but, when Glenn died. Yeah, I know, and that's the thing, is a lot of people did, but like, I personally don't understand it. Like, I kind of expected that he was going to, because of the comics. Like, it happens in the comics, right? So I was like, well, it's gonna happen. And the death wasn't that brutal to me. It was a brutal death, I guess, but like, it wasn't like, I don't know, I watch these movies all the time. I watch like any slasher movie. I swear there's worse things in any of those movies. So I also don't agree with Andrew Lincoln when he says he thinks that they over-egged the omelet, in reference to that episode. I don't think they did. I think it was a crazy moment that was just really iconic. It's really lives up to the name The Walking Dead. It's going to shock a lot of people watching that. But the cliffhanger is the issue I have, because you made people wait. That's the only thing. I think it hurt the show a lot. I think if they just did it in that finale, it would have been like, it would have ended it there. People would have been so shocked, like, what just happened? And then you have the summer to cool down, right? And then you start off season 7 in a more hopeful way. Game of Thrones did that. Well, I won't spoil anything there, but there was a character that seemed like they died in the finale. I guess kind of did, and then you were like, but then things got more hopeful in the next season, right? So I probably would have felt different had I read the comics. Yeah, like that's the thing, I expected it because of the comics. So I think, and most people never read the comics, right? So there is that. To the last Telltale Walking Dead episode, I I don't know if I remember my reaction to it, but I do remember like playing the game. I think I liked it. Pretty sure I liked it. Hey, Grav, how's it going? So I'm gonna be live for another 10 more minutes here. I think the kids are gonna be home very soon, and I have to clean up and stuff, and then maybe start supper or something like that. I don't know. So maybe watch some hockey. I don't know what games are on right now. Want to see if we ever got a Kenny spinoff in the. Yeah, I mean anything with Clementine or anything like that, with Kenny and all those characters. Oh, that'd be so great. What episode of From are you on? I'm on season 2, episode 1. So, and just in case you didn't see I don't know if you've been watching the From reviews. So, what I'm going to be doing now going forward is episode 6 to 10. I'm going to combine in one review, and I'm going to do it that way because I messed up my reviews. I recorded everything episode by episode, but the thing is, like my whole thing about the episode reviews was that I'd literally watch episode, review it, and then talk about it like, oh, I wonder what's happening in the next episode, right? Because I don't know anything. But I can't go back and re-record my reviews for 6 when I've watched everything else. So it's just not the same thing. So I'm like, you know what? Combine it. I'll do all 5 in one. And then I think I'll just maybe review all of season 2. And I'll make the videos longer, and I'll go more in detail with every episode, building up to the finale kind of thing. And then I'll do the same thing for season 3. So that's my plan right now. So I'm going to work on season 1. I should get that done probably tomorrow or the next day, but I'm thinking tomorrow for sure. And then, then I work on season 2. Would you ever want to walk into an open world game? I would love that, with zombies and everything. Well, it's basically Grand Theft Auto, but with zombies. Or it's like Undead Nightmare, for Red Dead Redemption 1, I think. That was so fun. I love that. We're in the multi-year filler content right now. And I really want something that actually feels like it matters rather than, I know it's, I do I'm starting to view these spin-offs as like, this is our break from The Walking Dead. That's kind of how I'm going to view it, I think. Like, The Walking Dead ended in late 2022, and now we have, these standalone stories. It's been almost 4 years since of that, right? I think it's the best way to view it, just because then this way, when they announce, all of them reuniting, and if that comes out next year or the year after, then it's like, okay, that's the main thing. And so we just kind of took a break for a couple of years, right? Are you, did you know there's another Dead Rising game? I've never played that, Dead Rising, but I have heard of it. Are you ready for The Boys' final season coming soon? Yes, I'm so excited for that. I really enjoyed season 4, I believe. I don't remember what happened now, but I did watch everything. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. I cannot wait to see how it's all going to end. I know certain things from the comics, so I won't spoil anything here. I don't know if they're going to go in that direction anyways, but I'm hyped. Rick versus Joel. Oh, Rick would win. I know Joel takes out the clickers. I know he has to deal with the clickers, but Rick would adapt. He's I know that they would easily. That what's only 6 episodes? I'm not sure what you meant by another 6 episodes of the cast. Yes, I do agree. with that, Zaz. Like, yes, if you did something like that, that would be. And also, Zasmine, I am a Resident Evil fan. I'm a big, big Resident Evil fan. I love the games. Played them all the time growing up. Resident Evil. So my favorite game. I'm gonna put my cursor here because I also want to answer this question. My first time ever playing Resident Evil was Resident Evil 2. I played it on PlayStation 1. This might have been back in like 1999 or like 2000, somewhere around there, because we went to go rent it from Blockbuster. It's a really old story, but we went to go rent it from Blockbuster. I remember the trailer for Resident Evil 1 coming out on PlayStation 1. I didn't really know much about the game. There's kids that were like older than me that were like so excited, and I remember watching it. And so they showed me the trailers for it was like Resident Evil 1. There was promotion or something for that, and then there was Perfect Dark. But I don't remember a lot. I just kind of remember a little bit. And then anyways, I went and played that. I didn't really get anywhere though, because I remember just there was a lot of fire everywhere in the beginning, and I was just dying because just that beginning part. And then my first real experience was the Resident Evil 1 remake. That's where I really started to play. And I played that like nonstop for years and years. And then I've just played every game since then, really. So, but I just want to say, stay strong, bro. Been watching you since like season 6 of The Walking Dead. Appreciate all the content. Better days coming for you, bro. Thank you so much. Good vibes only. I agree with you. Yeah, I hope. Well, I'm at the point right now where I kind of feel like I don't know if there's good days ahead, but I am just one day at a time. Doesn't matter. Just do what I can for the kids, and that's it. That's all I care about at this point. So, but obviously, just be as happy as I can. I'm gonna go see AC/DC this summer, so I'm excited about that. There's a couple of concerts I'm going to this year actually, so it's gonna be cool. And I would love to release music. I have so much music. Like I've not like over years and years I've written so many things unfinished, a lot of stuff recorded. I would love to just finally just release some stuff. That would make me like, really, really happy. But it just wrote another song the other day too. There will always be good days ahead, brother. Yeah, like you know what? That's what I try to like think positive a lot too, and I'm like, just think of it as like your best days are ahead. Oh, sometimes that's just like an amazing thought. Like you've had so many good days and whatever, but like better days are ahead. And, and sometimes I dream of that, and I think one day I'll be like maybe 50 or something, and then my kids will be older. They'll have like real personalities, well, and then like just what will that be like? Like Christmases and stuff. Like I'll just be at home, and then they'll come over. Like maybe they'll have kids, and it's like maybe that's like just gonna be amazing. Like So I think of things like that. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Better days ahead. There could be really amazing times in the future. But that's the thing, though. It's like I'll be a lot older then. I'm still like early 30s. I'm 32, so I'm like I want good times now. But you do hear from a lot of people your 20s and 30s are like the hardest. So makes sense. I don't know if remember what Enid said. Just survive somehow. Yeah, just survive somehow. That's a great saying. And what was Ezekiel saying? Still I smile. Did I get that right? It was still I smile, or and yet I smile. Was that it? And yet I smile. Yes, that's a great saying. Resident Evil's 30th anniversary is actually today. Yeah, I saw that before. I can't even believe that. That's insane. Yeah, that's crazy. Everyone, and yet I smile. Yes, you're all right. I was wrong. Walking Dead is in a weird place right now. It seems like there's no news right now, and it feels stale, like not a hint of anything new filming. Yeah, and that's kind of why I feel like, is this planned? Is that where we're at? Is this actually planned right now? Because they've never been this quiet. So I'm wondering, maybe, because again, I've heard promotion starts in May. That's what I've heard. And that makes sense, because that would be 4 months before the show would premiere in September, assuming it does that again, which it probably will. And I guess that, I just think there could be some in April. I don't know why there hasn't been any update on anything with like Dead City, like what's going on with that show. I really think that if people hold that show, or if AMC holds on to that show until 2027, I will always, yes, people are gonna like hate on Dead City forever. Show's not that bad. It's not like the greatest show, but like it's not that bad. It's interesting. Like they're in New York City. It's kind of crazy, right? But I will always say that the show wasn't given a proper chance to, because they're airing it every 2 years. Like someone was saying earlier, like people are forgetting, like literally people are forgetting about the spinoffs. Like, you know, the Umbrella Corporation is an eco that cares about the environment. I'm surprised you don't have a gaming channel on YouTube. I would be a big fan. Well, the thing about like gaming and stuff is I just am not the biggest gamer in the world. Like, if you want to see me play mostly Nintendo games, then I would do that. Or like horror games. I love games like Phasmophobia or like Repo, Lethal Company. There's like those games. Like there's like those like $5 horror games that are just like, those are so good. It's just like this little, I swear, like subgenre within the gaming community that people just really like, because it's like there's so many games I've played like Pacify too. Are you ever going to replay Telltales? Maybe. I've thought about that, to be able to do like an official just playthrough of it. I've done it before, but I don't know if I have any of those recordings. So, have you ever played Left 4 Dead? Yes, I have. Well, Left 4 Dead 2, I think. I've only played that in the last couple years, though. Have you tried Resident Evil 9? Yes. Resident Evil 9, I platinumed it on PlayStation. That was so much fun. I know it's not like, I don't think it's the most difficult. So my fastest time with that game is I beat the game on casual. It wasn't on like Insanity or whatever, or Nightmare. No, they call it Insanity, I'm pretty sure, in Resident Evil 9. My fastest time was 2 hours and 49 minutes for Resident Evil 9. So that was fun. Are you into the franchise? Resident Evil, yes. Oh, Resident Evil, definitely. See, this is where I started to realize I really like... Is there something wrong with me? I don't know. I love horror so much, but I really like apocalypses so much. Like The Walking Dead. I like The Last of Us. It's kind of like an apocalyptic setting in a way. Resident Evil is like my favorite. There's just something about people trying to survive, and whatever that story is. And sorry, the neighbor has a dog, so I don't know what it is. I just love those stories. So, I don't know. Oh, I'm at an hour mark now. So, have you seen Maze Runner? No, I have not watched any of those movies, if they're movies. They're based off books, right? I haven't seen any of those. Type of media. Yeah. Oh, and Fallout. Again, I got so into Fallout. I was reading all of the lore of everything. I would just like... With Fallout 76 especially, and I know people have a lot of criticisms about the game, like I do too, but like I love just like walking around in that world. And even like Resident Evil Fallout 4 would do the same thing. Like I still do that now, like especially in the fall time, but even the summer I'll listen to like Fallout music, like old 1940s 50s music. It's so calming. And I like the Ink Spots. There's a lot of artists from back in the day that are so good, and it's just I listen to that in my car. Like, people might think I'm listening to, like, heavy metal. Like, I am. I'm listening to all that. But, like, I listen to a lot of that. A lot of 40s and 50s music. It's nice. Sometimes I'll put on The Shining music and I'll drive. Maybe I look crazy. Like, I don't know. It's peaceful to me. Highly recommend. Really? Really? Maze Runner is that? I didn't know Maze Runner was like that. I should look into that. Longtime viewer from season 4, Oregon Hype term is, thanks for all the content over the years. I tune in each episode to hear your reaction and critiques. Thank you so much for being a subscriber all these years. It has been a very long time. Ow. Are my fingers getting infected? Probably not. Maybe I should, like... I don't think they are. I cut my fingers today on my tires because they're all messed up. So The Walking Dead music occasionally, especially when driving. Yeah, well, you know what? You just reminded me. I was supposed to add some stuff to my playlist. Yeah, there's a couple of songs that I usually do listen to. Like Space Junk to me is always just, it's not necessary. Like that's a good like upbeat song, you know. I don't know what it is. There's a couple of them. Who's the artist now? Jamie Lee Commons. I probably have that wrong. If anyone else knows, he wrote, what's that song called? I love that song. What is that called? Oh, not Oaks in the Water. I can't remember now. I'm trying to think of what that song's called. What is that song called? Oh, Lead Me Home. That I love that song. Oh, it's so good. Setting Love from Belfast, dude. Belfast. That's Ireland, right? I hope. I hope I got that right. Amazing. Also feels apocalyptic with monsters around. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what it is. I just love apocalyptic stories. There's just something about it. Like that's why when I was playing World War Z, like the video game, it was so cool to see all of those like the faster walkers. I was like, yeah, like honestly, I'll talk about The Walking Dead forever because I just love this world, even though sometimes it can be frustrating. And like right now, we're really in a place like that. I'm looking over the next 30 years. It's not always going to be like this. There'll be highs and lows again, you know. Though, like if people remember when Carl died, like that was a low for The Walking Dead. I don't know if you remember how people used to talk about The Walking Dead then. It was like, oh, it's done now. It's never gonna, you know. And I'm like, that happened in 2018, and now it's still in 26. Like they're still going. So, and they're still at another low again. But we just got to see how are they gonna get through this. What are they gonna do next? And you know, I look at other franchises that have done things like, you know, Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, Star Trek. There's always stuff forever and ever. The Walking Dead is just one of the newer ones, right? So your capitalist mindset keeps unsettling at the same time. Yeah, I think for me, and it's like I also like Tim Burton too. Like so, I really love the movie Frankenweenie. Like honestly, if I could, I would have my entire house painted like matte black and like everything being all just black. Like I actually all my spoons and like cutlery are all like that matte black color. I would love that. Just like this like not necessarily like gothic house, but like I just see I'm like that where I'm very like Tim Burton-y and whatever. I love horror stuff and like you know, I was actually looking into getting into like sculpting like masks and stuff like that because I would love to make like really cool walkers, like iconic walkers from The Walking Dead, and have like just have it in my house. You know, that'd be so cool. So there's that. But then I also am like, I'm very old school where I'm like, oh, I'll listen to old music, and I kind of want like a house that's like just like this white house with like a porch or whatever, and I'll sit on the porch and I'll sit there with my Rick Grimes jacket, like the murder jacket. I don't know. So like everything black and white would be depressing though. Maybe that's me. I don't know. I know that's the thing. I do feel like it would be too. I don't know what it is though. If I walked into a house like that, I'm like, this is amazing. This is incredible. Like when you watch Tim Burton stuff, I'm always so mind blown by how things look. Maybe it's too much though. I don't know. After they butchered the ones who live. Yeah. Well, I will say you should watch season 4 of Daryl Dixon. I think that it's gonna get better because I think that they're gonna be building to something that's coming up next. So out of anything else watching next, I would say watch that one season just to kind of see if if they do build up to anything, right? You can always wait to see. Maybe you'll learn that they do, then go watch it. But there's a zombie game coming out this year called Ill with Leon's voice actor in it. Really? That's interesting. Sending love and prayers. Your Walking Dead content always helped me through my darkest depressions. If my memory is right, I've been a subscriber of yours since around season 7 of The Walking Dead premiered. Oh wow, that's a while ago. Yeah, I missed those times talking about what are they gonna do now and like this and that and all of that. It was so much fun. And then, yeah, it was all just great. Just all the criticisms with Carl. I still remember being like, oh, like who's gonna die here? What's going on? That was around the time of like spoiling Dead. I don't know if you remember that it was like a spoiler site or whatever. I remember like a lot of people. I don't even know what day of the week. I remember I thought I figured out what day of the week it was, but it would just be like I'd be doing my videos and all that, and eventually at some point of the week, I guess the spoilers got out, and I figured out that I think it was like a Wednesday or a Thursday or Friday. It was around there anyways, where all of a sudden people are commenting things, and people used to always just comment and act like they knew, or their predictions would be too accurate, right? So I was like, okay, I think they think something's gonna happen. Maybe spoilers came out for something. So that was always kind of frustrating. I always had to kind of do my predictions way before, because otherwise, if I'm predicting it later, everyone's gonna be like, no, you're wrong, right? But who's your favorite Walking Dead content creator? Um, like I don't watch anyone. That dog. I know. Oh, I gotta end this right away. Actually, someone's here. The the walking. I would say Trev's Chan probably, just because that's. I used to watch Trev's Chan and Make a Path Presents, but I don't think they really do it anymore. I don't watch anyone really for Walking Dead stuff anymore, but I do think I have to end it here. I don't know if you heard the doorbell. I do have to go. This went a little bit later than it was supposed to, but again, everyone who posts the super chats, thank you so much. Maybe I'll do this again really soon. It helps me out because obviously am I guess a small business, some small content creator kind of ish. I don't know. So, but yeah, thank you, and I'll see you. I guess